Out against the check. Out against the check. Imali ng Portuguese.
They are crowned champions for a second successive year. Across in Maritzburg, of course, Morocco Swallows will be hoping that Arrows can do them a favour. And we think today there might still be plenty of twists and turns before someone lifts this trophy at the end of 90 minutes. All anticipation.
Exciting stuff in store. I can't wait to get this game going. And in fact, I think both the Swallows game and this game will be the focus of every South African this afternoon.
This is the Golden Arrows side. They come into this game having been thumped by Ajax in Cape Town last Saturday. 3 changes. The first match this year for the Brazilian goalkeeper Helton de Roca. He returns in place of Gumede, who was injured against Ajax but is on the bench for today's game. Clifford Ngobeni and Katlego Mashego, 2 former Orlando Pirates players, are brought into the starting lineup in place of Mkhize and Gabuza, who are both on the bench. 3 former Buccaneers in this lineup, all of them champions last season. Johannes, Mashego and Ngobeni. What impact will they have on today's game? For the Buccaneers, 2 changes after their victory coming from behind against Bloemfontein Celtic. Dane Clayt replaces Isaac Chancer, and Tokelo Ranti has a small bout of flu. It's allowed the option of Tula Sizwe Mboyane to take his place in the starting lineup. Ranti and Chancer are both on the bench for today's game. Chancer, of course, scored the winning goal that gave Pirates the trophy at the expense of Arrows at the Orlando Stadium this time last year. He might yet come on and have some influence. And look out, of course, for Dane Clayt, who is seeking to win a league title for the 4th time in his stay in Durban. It's been a little bit cold here on the East Coast, but of 8 players in this lineup who at some stage of their career have worn the national team jersey. So it's a quality side that Mushanetagol's got here. Siyabonga and Nkosi. It's a higher quality of shooting, though, on the Orlando Pirates goal. There's the bench for the Buccaneers. Isaac Chancer, so influential last year, dropped for today. Tokelo Ranti as well. He will sit out. Tandani Tsumayelo and Mhlongo. And now Tebogo Malo, birthday presents. Shepard to deliver the free kick. Straight in. Mahamutsa. And Lechwati here. Chance for a burst of pace. You can see the wind through that tunnel to the south of the stadium will be a little bit of a factor. Clayt's unable to keep this in play.
He had his arms up, you know, calling for that pass from Sekholela.
Tom was the player quickly taken by Shepard, who finds Nkosi. Nice little turn from Nkosi. It's a tight angle, drives it at Josephs, and the first shot in anger in this game. Shepard now, is that a penalty? He is going to get a yellow card, Dylan Shepard, for what Jerome Damon says was a dive. There was that turn around Jali, the drive in off the knee of Josephs. Now make your mind up here and see whether you think that Shepard was taken out.
Absolutely not. He basically took a dive. You can see clearly there. He put his foot around Lechwati there and went down. But just early on, Jali almost...
First quarter hour and have had that one effort on goal. Now Buyani looks to get Sekholela away down the right-hand side. Early ball from him. And his teammate sure exactly what he's going to do.
Well, there was a brilliant pass to Sekholela. He should have at least tried to hold on to the ball.
Kuboni now. Wide out. Good running again from Tom. Has a look up. Matlaba, oh, hit the crossbar with an attempted clearance.
For a corner, but he was very fortunate that ball just skimmed off the upright.
Well, Tom's cross was hit into no man's land, really. And look at this, Matlaba tries to clear and inches away from giving Arrow. Shepard, another turn from Nkosi, and again past the challengers, tries to drag it back here. Pirates defenders on that occasion guilty of ball watching. At the other end, McCarthy now looks to get things going. Sekholela with a burst of pace. Tom's taken him out. Season, a champion to be crowned somewhere in KwaZulu-Natal this afternoon. It'll either be here or at the Harry Gwala Stadium. Buyani! That could have been the...
To the near post. Here we see Sekholela looking up and Buyani making that run. But a touch there by Mvalo, stopping almost a shot at goal and maybe the opener.
Much at stake. A 10 million rand first prize for this league title. Here's Mashego. He'll get the corner. Tries the...
His defense were caught napping there. Here we see Nkosi playing a brilliant ball forward to Mashego. And it was just that Roy was there at hand to make that important block, because that shot was heading in the direction of Munib Joseph.
Against Celtic by the same scoreline. Leopards 1, Ajax 0. Those are the scores so far in these early stages. Goal! Orlando Pirates have got the opener, and it's scored by Captain Fabulous. Lucky Lekhwati with a near post header of some sublime class.
Well, I think here you can clearly see Lucky just decided, look guys, we need that important goal, and he pushed forward, scoring quality. Here we see that header leaving Darosha with absolutely no chance. Great cross there from Sekholela, and we see a quality cross, a lot of spin, a lot on it, and all that Lucky did was redirect it into that near post. Here we see it, and the keeper couldn't do much to stop that.
That is a goal worthy of winning any championship. Lucky Lekhwati, after 26 minutes, has scored. Now at the other end, mistake by Munib Josephs. Dylan Shepherd has equalised, and this championship chase has taken on yet another dramatic twist. Mistake, we're right back in the game. What a strike here. Was there a little deflection as well, just to put Josephs off?
Well, there we see the Pirates' defense being turned. Joseph was caught there. That ball just dipped right in front of him. There we see a nasty dip. Always difficult for a goalkeeper who expects the shot to come towards him, but it doesn't. It bounces in front of him, and he's...
You can whack it, Mashego, Siyabonga and Nkosi. It looks as if Katlego Mashego has been given the job here.
Well, they seem to have been working on these set pieces, and it looks like we see Mashego just standing in front of the goal.
Oh, what a goal! What drama here! Number 2, and Arrows have taken the lead, and Katlego Mashego scores against the club with whom he won the championship last season. We've seen 3 brilliant goals brought into the lineup, and Arrows lead. What a goal, Farouk.
Brilliant goal, and we just said early on that this is something that they've been working on. Mashego took it so well, and you can see here Munib is more onto the opposite side and unable to get across in time, and you can see the quality of this free kick by Mashego. It had a lot of spin on it, and it was dipping all the way going towards that far post. He makes a foul, and an unnecessary foul, an emotional one.
Another shot here, Daroka turns that away, not that convincing.
Great move there, and Darosha fluffing a shot that was struck by Mbuyane, unfortunately for Orlando.
Here goes Dane Clayton now with a chance for Pirates. Squares it back. Oh, goal! Another diving header. And it's another defender. It's Siyabonga Sangweni. Well, what quality in the finishes we've seen in this game. Clayton getting past Tom, and there is the firm header. The goalkeeper a little bit static there. Stretches, but Sangweni has enough. Sekholela into the middle. McCarthy's header over the top.
He's a very, very, very difficult player to mark in a one-on-one situation. And there's Sekholela playing a brilliant cross, one of very few in this match. And McCarthy gets it. He doesn't get it.
About an hour to go. Ajax will need to score 3 times. It's gone.
He's had a fantastic game. Not just scoring the goal, but ensuring that the defense is stable and compact, and winning all those important tackles.
The long throw. Difficult ball, goal! Fabulous throw! And there is the third one that Orlando Pirates were looking for. Celebration for the Buccaneers, who have scored the fifth goal of the game, and they've come from behind to take the lead.
Ensure they don't get careless, but here we see brilliantly thrown in there by Mahamudza, and Benny McCarthy getting ahead of the defenders as well as the keeper. Well taken header, well taken goal. A lot of questions should be asked about the Arrows defense in that situation as well.
And how ironic if Benny McCarthy, but the Buccaneer fans are beginning to celebrate. We hear Swallows have put the ball in the net, but it's been ruled offside, so the drama continues. Here's Matlaba, chance for Mbuyane, turns, and Valo will clear.
Very well there. Here we see Matlaba missing the first tackle there, holding on to the ball, turning Johannes, playing that ball in. Unfortunately,
don't leave your TV set just yet. Things might still change. Away goes Zwane, riding the challenge of Clate. Back inside now. Chance, Besuma. He's going to lay it on for Shepherd.
They will do their utmost to spoil this party for Pirates.
Sekholela delivers a good cross, headed away. Chance here still. Jali, little chip to the back post, looking for Buyane. Arrows remaining.
Jali burst through there very well, chipped the ball far post. He did everything right technically, and there was a bit of a collision of heads there. There we see the ball. Keeper is stranded, and the ball, Zwane doing so well to ensure that that ball is played safely behind for a corner there.
Zwane got caught a little bit as he was going down with...
Makes certain that that ball is either over the post or in the goal.
Well, they certainly pushed their big man forward. Lekhwati's there. Mahamudza gets the header in. He puts it. Hands. Basuma up front. He's always going to be dangerous. A little mistake there. Now, opportunity, Mashego. And they'll get the corner. Mashego claimed a little touch there. And the record with him. But the big burly frame of Besuma, they need to use him a bit more.
Well, there, Sangweni made an error.
Again's Nedbank Cup final. Here's Robin Johannes. Chance again here. Anxious moments for the Buccaneer fans. Goal kick.
Well, Pirates need to push as they are. They're inviting trouble, and they may be punished if they're not careful. There we see Chansa coming back, and Arrows to do them that favor, but anything is possible. Mark, with 5 minutes to go, Pirates still need to get that important cushion goal.
Now, if McCarthy can put this in the back of the net, it'll be a fairy tale story, and he will for sure seal the championship for Orlando Pirates. It'll be his first title in South African football. McCarthy goes for goal! That will be the championship winning goal from Benny McCarthy. Orlando Pirates get a massive repayment on the big money they've splashed out on McCarthy. 2 goals and possibly the championship now.
Well, what more can you say if you...
In the second half, the man who at one stage of his career was a hate figure for many who followed South African football, well, he'll be a massive hero tonight. Superb free kick. Daroka, the sparing dive. McCarthy with acumen and accuracy. And the Buccaneers now will need just to see out these last few minutes. 2 goals in the second half from McCarthy, and surely the championship. We still wait for that Sharp schnall from the referee. It's all over. Orlando Pirates retain the league championship. They have won the title for a second successive year. They are champions of South African football.
Well, having won the treble twice, it's a huge achievement, and I think this is going to be hard to beat for any team in the future, Mark.
Celebrations for Augusto Palacios. Munib Joseph's overcome by emotion. He made a horrible blunder in the first half, but recovered. And there's begin with the trophy handover. Lucky Lekhwati is the first one, and he will be the last as well, who will pick up the trophy. Opa Manyisa, we can mention now one by one as they come up, because so many of them were pivotal. Siyabonga Sangweni, arguably the best player of the season, certainly the best buy in my opinion. There's Matlaba, who of the players who was bought to the transfer window was the best. Roy Mutsa got his place back in the team after the injury to Nzunga, with Lekhwati going out to fullback. And then some of the fringe players, Dumiso Mabena, had a couple of chances to forge a regular place, didn't take them. Tokelo Ranti has won a place in the national team squad on the back of his performances. Munib Josephs, there's Rudolf Vester, the Namibian international, signed from Maritzburg. Benson Mhlongo, who's worked his way back from injury. Benny McCarthy, who will really enjoy this, hugging the sports minister. And also the sponsors representative, who is Bobby Malaba. And now Augusto Palacios to get his medal from the Premier. And what a nice way for a man who has been a long-time servant of the South African game to, in a sense, put a crown onto a very long career in this country. Ups and downs he's had, Augusto Palacios, with the national side, with junior teams, manager of Bafana at one stage, the coach as well, but now a champion coach with Orlando Pirates. And one of the great personalities of the domestic game as well. So there is the big trophy, which will be handed over. And finally, a medal for the officials as well. But these are the men who count, the players who've won the championship. And we will have now the handover of the trophy for the captain. It will be the sports minister who will assist. Augusto Palacios is in there, Lucky Lekhwati's in there, and that trophy belongs to Lucky Lekhwati and to Orlando Pirates, champions again, PSL winners for 2011-2012.
Out against the chick. Out against the chick.
Poggi